Hey everybody, welcome back to Conquering Kerbal Space Program, where we are on a mission to put a base of operations that can sustain itself on every single planet. Oh boy. Okay, it's not there. That was a little bit nerve-wracking. I thought we were going to have to deal with that window the entire time. It was actually on the menu screen as well, so pretty big deal there. Glad it's gone. We have 144 science. We have a little bit of reputation building up, and we've got 432,000 monies, credits, Kerbal dollars. I don't know. The first thing I want to do, because, well, let's take a look at the contracts we have available first, because I'm not sure what we have. So we have Kickoff Space Tourism. This is part of the Tourism Plus contract pack. Not ready to do that yet. I don't even have a command pod that can hold more than one Kerbal, so that's not going to happen. More than one Kerbal. Let's see. We have this focused one, which is above a certain height. This one's below a certain height. We could do that one. This is above. This is above. Temperature surveys of Kerbal. This is all above, so we can't do that. Conduct seismic surveys of Kerbal near scientists' curiosity. Interesting. So we have to go to these 4 sites, land at those 4 sites, and do seismic tests on those 4 sites. I suppose it depends on where the 4 sites are. If they're right close to each other, that would work, but I don't want to have to take off and land 4 times in 4 random places. Not yet, not until we get better plane tech. So I think we'll probably do, I'm going to take this one because it's a regular old flight below it, so we'll take that one. Yeah, we'll do that. And our current active ones are just testing parts and stuff. So since we don't have a whole lot going for us in terms of contracts right now, let's take a look real quick and see if we can unlock some tech that will let us do some satellites. I don't think so, because I need solar panels for that. There are some solar panels available in here, but not enough. They're not big enough. I need the solar array. However, getting electrics is going to probably get us good progress towards getting a solar array. So there is that. Another thing we could do is, instead of worrying about satellite network, we could also worry about getting our people to Minmus. I want to land on Minmus. There's a lot of science to get at Minmus, and that would unlock some stuff for us pretty well too. Skipper engine is probably going to be needed for that trip. Probably. The kickback is a pretty good SRB too. General construction, Rockomax probably is needed for that. I don't think we'll need much of anything else here. Let's grab that. All right, and this advanced construction gives us ground bases. All right, MRS rocket payload bay. That's pretty cool. There's a whole bunch of new parts from these mods. I haven't used even half of the parts that are listed here, so it's good to kind of just look through them sometimes. I find myself getting carried away looking at parts, just trying to figure out what I'm getting into. Let's go for electrics, just because it will help us get closer to satellites, I think. And then we'll probably want to do advanced electrics, which hopefully has... Oh man, well, it has these panels, which is good. I was hoping for the bigger solar array. That's probably next. Oh man. So we're running a little short on science here, guys. Run a little short on science. This is the currency that you're going to run into. You're going to be running short on all the time anyway. So, but let's see if we can't do something anyway. Maybe we can do a mission to Minmus, grab some science around there, and head back. Maybe we can do something like that. In order to do that, though, we're going to need to upgrade some facilities. So the first thing I'm going to upgrade is the tracking station to make sure I get patched conics. Absolutely need that. Then I'm going to upgrade the vehicle assembly building, which is going to let us do bigger rockets. And we've already upgraded the launch pad. So these 3 things being upgraded is essential for this to work. So, normally I do this stuff with RemoteTech, and I have sort of a satellite network up and kind of running by then. But because I've done unmanned before manned as far as our contracts go, it's sort of screwed with the progression that I'm used to. Maybe I should take one of these contracts instead. Test the Rockomax. Do this one. I can do this one splash down. Let's do the splash decoupler. Let's do this decoupler splash down. And I'm just going to do this with, yeah, we can do it with, let's do it with, let's take Bill. Bill needs some experience. Let's take Bill with us. All right, so that's what we're going to do the FT DS1, FTP DS1. That's in utility structure probably. Yeah, here it is. So this is what we're going to test, which is pretty fine. Then we're going to have a really small fuel tank. I don't need a whole bag. I don't need a big one. So there's the little one there. And then we'll have an engine. Let's do the Reliant. That's fine. And that's pretty much it for this. So all I need now is a parachute to make sure he survives. So that's in utilities, and then parachute. It is in utilities, right? I thought it was in utilities. Maybe it's not. Oh, there's the parachutes. Okay. Okay. Real chute. Mod. Change the tab. Got it. That is too big. Can't use that one. That one's also too big. That means this one's going to be too big too. Yep. So we're left with the regular one, which doesn't really slow this down enough because of the engine and everything's going to weigh it down. So what I'm going to do is put some of these two radial ones on the sides instead. We'll do that. Now this is a good opportunity to do some other science as well, because we're going to be in the water. When we splash down, we'll be in the water. So let's go to the science tab, and we're going to do magnetometer boom. Stick that on the top. Let's do pressure, because why not? Now we're going to want to keep this with us and recover it. So let's do pressure. I only need one of these. I know it's probably going to kind of mess up the weight, but I only need one. Let's move these up a little bit. Oh, I also can't have it obstructing the, ooh. Okay, no big deal. Let's do it this way. Once I deploy the parachutes, I no longer need them. So they'll detach and they won't be in my way. So it doesn't matter if it's going over the door, because it does matter if it's not straight up though. There we go. So the door hopefully is not obstructed. Okay, so we've got the Presmat barometer, which we're gonna bring. Let's go ahead and do that. Then we have the thermometer, which we'll just rotate and put there. Then we have the seismic accelerometer. We'll put that, put this on the other side, I guess, about there. Then we have the mystery goo, which is a little bigger, but that's all right. Put that there. Yep, this is kind of a weird oblong ship, but that's okay. And next we need, I'm gonna do actually a Science Junior here as well. So let's put the Science Junior there and then put this down like that. Okay, hopefully these two parachutes can slow this big thing down fast enough. Hopefully. Now, do I want, I don't think I need a different antenna, but I am gonna bring this oceanography experiment because this is a submersible experiment. So we need this. So let's bring two of them. Not sure if I'll need two, but let's bring two. Just to equal the weight. And then I think that's it for science experiments for now. So let's bring a antenna just in case we have to transmit. I don't see why we would have to, but I'll just stick it on the back here anyways. Okay, so that's a really weird looking rocket, but that's what we've got. And it is biased to the side a little bit here with the weight, just a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna wanna go towards the ocean anyway. Now this can burn for 13.7 seconds and it's got a huge thrust to weight ratio. So I'm gonna wanna make sure I take it easy on the throttle so that I can control this a bit. But just to make it easier to control, I wanna make absolutely sure I get in the water. So I'm also gonna bring two of these, let's do three of these winglets. And yep, they're huge, but we're gonna bring them. I'm actually gonna put them, no, we're gonna put them down here. Now if I take this thrust limiter, this is the thrust that's on this decoupler. If I limit the thrust to 0, I can still run the test, and the force percent is like 0. I can still run the test, but the parts hopefully won't be flung all over the place and explode. That's the hope anyway. And I'm also going to take the fuel down to almost nothing. Yeah, no, actually nothing. And that's good. So what this will do, and I'm actually going to move this up too. Yep. Okay, so the staging goes like this. This engine will fire, then the parachute goes, and then the decoupler. That's usually backwards from what you want, but that's the way this mission is. That's the way this contract goes. Okay, I think this is good enough. We have the science experiments we need to run. I don't think there's any other science experiments I can put on. I'm going to do a double check here really quick. No, I can't run that because I'm not high enough in the air. I got the magnet, I got the pressure, we're good. Okay, so we got who with us? Who do we got with us? We got Bill with us. Actually, let's switch this out and do Bob again. Do you want to do Bob? Yeah, we'll do Bob because I want to run some experiments and then reset them when I'm in the water and do all that stuff. So we'll bring Bob with us instead. And you know what? Since we are... no, I don't need SAS. I can pilot this without SAS. Oh, hang on. Not that. I want to launch. I hit the exit button instead of launch. Okay. So we're in the dark still, but that's all right. I don't get SAS this time because I don't have a pilot, and I don't have a probe that has SAS. So this is entirely piloted by me now. Okay, I just need to get high enough to where I have time to move around and do what I need to do, but also high enough to where I can get over to the water and release the parachutes in time. So here we go. Let's do the throttle about like here. I don't want to go too high, and then go. Okay, we'll just fly over here. Oh, 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 yeah, piece of cake. This is beautifully smooth. Oh yeah, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Oh, 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 there we go. Okay, let's do this. I should have done that from the... Yeah, I should have done that from... Oh, that'll still work though. Okay, let's shut this down. Let's kill the engine. Actually, let's activate the engine. Turn this around. Can I turn it around? No, we're not gonna be able to turn it around. Shut it down. Okay, and release the parachutes. There we go. Do crew report. That's not gonna help us. Okay. What I should have done is did the science experiment here from the launch pad because I haven't used. Well, yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm being dumb because I did that whole all around the KSC thing. So. Okay, so the parachutes should save us here. There we go. Whoa. Yep. I was hoping not to have that happen. And we are down. Oh no. Well, all of our experiments, we are floating. Let's go ahead and activate. Oh, can I not activate that now? What? How did it get destroyed? Was it really that heavy? Okay, apparently it was too heavy for those parachutes. Let's go back to the assembly building really quick. When you go back to the assembly building, that's like saying redo, which is gonna happen a lot in Kerbal Space Program. Normally I'll probably edit over those redos and I'll probably won't show all the failures, but sometimes, you know, whatever, it's cool to see the failures. Apparently this is too heavy for that, so let's take the fuel. I don't need this much fuel. So let's bring the fuel down to about here. And actually, is there a lighter engine that I can use? I could use a jet engine. I don't think there's enough thrust in a jet engine though. This Terrier weighs 0.5 tons, and I'm using a Reliant which weighs 1.25 tons. So let's pop this off, pop the Terrier on. Okay, there's that. That will help with the weight. These wings are whatever. I think they helped a lot with stability. Same thing with here, limit all this stuff, don't let that happen. It's still in the staging, that's good. and I think everything else is fine. Yeah, weird that was too heavy. So we got the fuel down. We got the fuel down. Good. We got 22 seconds of burn. That's more than I need still. So let's bring the fuel down even more. Okay, good. 16 seconds of burn. That will do. We still got Bob in the cockpit. We do. Okay, let's redo. So when you redo like this, all the science launch, I have to do all that stuff all over again, but that's okay. So we're back here on the launch pad once more, and we're just gonna do this again. Again, it's entirely piloted by me now. I don't have SAS to rely on, so let's see what this does. Oh, wow, the engine's not powerful enough to get off the launch pad. Oh, no, it's not powerful enough. Darn. I didn't even check. I just figured. Now wait a minute. It's got the thrust to weight ratio is 2.3. It should have got off the ground. All right. Well, whatever. I don't need fuel efficiency. I was just hoping to save weight. Yeah, I guess we'll just use this engine again. Okay. Let's make absolutely sure that we can land this safely this time. So how about we take the parachutes and we do 3 of them like this. Now, this covers the door, but I'm pretty sure once we deploy the parachutes and they're gone, that this is no longer in the way. So I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So 3 parachutes should totally be able to make this land safely. I don't see any complications there at all. Okay, we're sitting on the launch pad, and here we go. We're just like less than half throttle, and up we go. Oh yeah. Whoa. Go towards the water. Oh. Okay, well, good enough. Lost it. Now I have no fuel left, which is good. Deploy the parachutes. Oh, please open. All the way, please. Why aren't you opening? Okay, good. Slow us down. 9 meters per second. Should be all right. I don't know why that would be too fast. 8 meters per second. It shouldn't destroy all of this. If it does destroy anything, maybe the engine and the wings, but it shouldn't destroy everything. Because this now serves as a fuselage, and it's so weird. It still didn't work. What is that all about? That's messed up, man. That is messed up. Okay, new plan. This plan will definitely work. No question, this one will work. Let's take this off. Because this is just, for whatever reason, bugging me out, man. Where is structural? We will put a stack separator. Do we not have a bigger one? There we go. Let's put a stack separator there. That will do it. So I'll fire this one, then this stack separator, then the parachutes. Yeah, and we don't need this many parachutes now either. So let's save a little bit of money on that because we're spending some more money on the stack separator. Good. Yep, there we go. Gotta save money on the non-renewable stuff, the stuff that you can't reuse. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, here we go. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Up we go. A little bit too accelerating a little bit too fast there. Let's bring it down. Bring it over. And we're gonna come towards the water. Ooh. And I think we're good now. Let's release the chutes before go. There's that. And now the parachutes. Okay, so we got rid of that other stuff. That should allow us to slow down a lot more. Now we're going 7 meters per second. Okay. So can we slow it down even more? Yeah, 6.3. Okay, 7.3. Not bad. I would have liked it to be like under 5, but we'll see what happens. And maybe I can tilt it and land on my head instead. That might help keeping the stack separator survived, because the command module, the command pod, is actually pretty sturdy. So let's try that. Getting close to landing. 100 meters. 70 meters. 40 meters. 30. 20. And pull up. There we go. And everything survives. Everything survives. Oh yeah. So there we go. And it's actually a good thing we did that, because it turns out the parachutes do not, the base stays attached. They don't actually fully go away, so that's fine. Okay, so now we're going to test the decoupler in the water. That's the whole goal, right? Test the stat decoupler in the water, so let's go ahead and activate it. There we go. We just separated it. That's all they wanted us to do. Piece of cake. Contract complete. Now let's grab the science. We're splashed down. Let's open up the materials bay. And we got 10 science for that. Good. Let's do a command, or let's do a crew report. Gives us 2 science for that. Let's get some magnetic data from within the water. That's given us 1.6 science. Cool. Let's toggle that back in. Then we got some temperature data from inside the water. Cool. We got pressure data. Yep, from inside the water. I guess we'll go that way. Cool. Let's flip it around, make sure we get the goo experiments. I'm not sure if I have to actually go under the water with these things, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, I can't do seismic scans from the water. I guess that makes sense. I guess I didn't really think about that. Let's collect the data for that. Oh, nice. Very nice. I guess I don't need the second one. Do I? I don't know if I need the second one or not. I'm going to get the second one anyway, because screw it. Okay, and then finally, we need now to do an EVA. So let's get this on its side if possible. I have a light. Oh, I turned the light on this thing. Oh, nice. Those oceanic things, when you do the experiment, they turn lights on. Hey, that's pretty cool. I could actually use that to my advantage later. Even if I know I'm not going to be in the water, I could use it for lighting. Cool. Might be kind of a really expensive light, though. Okay, so let's turn this thing on its side. Hopefully it stays on its side. Let's do an EVA. And we'll do an EVA report. Flying over Kerbal shores, that's not what we want. So let's get off of this. And I think what I want to do actually is get this. Let's log the data. Or, no, can I? Ooh, I can't toggle that. Well, whatever. Am I? Okay, I'm inside Kerbal. I'm from Kerbal shores now. It doesn't say in the water. Hold on. It's supposed to say in the water. Let's take the data, store the experiments. I should be in the water. That's where it should be. Well, I don't know. Whatever. Let's see if we can't get back in the ship. This is the hardest part. This is why I turned it on its side in the first place, but it doesn't look like it's going to let me get back up there. Oh, no. Well, on the plus side, it's not that hard to recover the ship because it's just sitting here. So let's recover Bob. Because that's the only thing we're going to be recovering with this is Bob. All right, so we went out and we got Bob. He brought 14 science back with him. That's pretty good. Now I can click the vessel here and tell it to recover it. And now we'll recover. Oh, that was the separator, or yeah, the decoupler. Now this is the craft, and we bring 34 science with us there. Cool. And 79. We have 79,000 funds now. 49 science is not enough to do anything though, unfortunately. So let's take a look at what else we got here. Anything else we can do? Conduct seismic Surveys of Kerbin near this. Yeah, these are all observational focused surveys. Well, I'm going to have to do them because I don't have enough. I need more contracts. I need more money. I need more everything. So we got to get ourselves to the stars. And I have RemoteTech enabled, so I'm going to need solar panels before I have good satellites. I could probably put up some half-ass ones right now, but I don't want to do that. I want to do it right, and I want to do the good satellites. And the only way to do that is to get more science. I may not have a choice, to be honest, but we will see. I will talk to you in the next episode. I'm going to do a few contracts that are more boring ones, and then I'll talk to you in the next episode. All right, see you, bye.